We're now going beneath London Bridge, and this one was opened in 1973 by our present Queen.
It says.
It's the fifth bridge we've had here since the Roman times of London. There's the name on the bridge to the left, definitely London Bridge. The next bridge, you can see it already, downriver, is Tower Bridge. Lots of people mistakenly call the one ahead London Bridge. Just going under London Bridge now. On the left, there's a gap in the buildings, the monument to the Fire of London, built to look like a candle. There's a candle, a wax candle, said to have started the Fire of London in the Royal Bakery in Pudding Lane. Now on the riverside to the left, we see the old yellow brick building with the arch windows. That's the famous old Billingsgate Fish Market, world famous for the fine fresh fish and the Cockney porters and their foul language. The market was closed down in the early 80s. The porters were transferred to the new development downriver into the old redundant West India docks. Old Billingsgate on the left, ladies and gentlemen. Long white building to the left is Waterguard House, the old customs building for the Port of London.
Tower Bridge.
It used to deal with all the shipping that came into
there's the old warship
part of the river. And hard to believe, years ago you couldn't move here for ships unloading cargo. All gone now, thanks to containerisation. The high arched alleyway was an inlet, a dockway. See the inlet on the right? That was a dockway years ago. Barges moored under the roof there, unloading goods. It's been filled in now, and it's a little shopping arcade. The large naval vessel to our right, HMS Belfast, and she's moored permanently, a museum to former naval sea power. She served with great distinction through the Second World War. She last fired the guns in anger during the Korean War, and she was the flagship for the United Nations. Great day out for the children.
There's the, what's the name? There's a Tower London. There's the, what's the name? Tower London, yeah.
Modern rail building on the right hand side is called City Hall. That's the home to the Greater London Assembly. Sadiq Khan is the present Mayor of London. See that building, folks? That's called City Hall. And they thought, when they was constructing this place, they brought in a consultancy firm to find a name for the building. This consultancy firm had a public survey going around asking people, and they got paid about £2 million to do this. And after weeks of deliberation, they came back with a name for the building, and they called it City Hall. Absolutely fantastic. Away to your left is the Tower of London, a very historic fortress and palace, and it's home to the Crown Jewels. They're guarded here by the Yeoman Warders, and better known as the Beefeaters. Now as we're going by, look on the river wall, just to the immediate left you can see writing, entry to the Traitors' Gate, and it was through there that people were taken to be imprisoned or executed within the Tower of London. They've been tried at Westminster Hall, the Houses of Parliament. Once found guilty, they were rowed down river here by a barge, through Traitors' Gate into the Tower, and they were beheaded. Heads were chopped off, sent up to Old London Bridge. The heads were rammed on wooden poles and displayed as